Welcome back to the Winning Post powered by Akash Global Advertising. We continue to look at all the racing highlights of the year 2012 on this episode of the Winning Post. Now, come October, and there were defining moments set when it came to Europe's biggest middle distance race, the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. We take a look at that. And of course, we had a year to the ground when it came to the Breeders' Cup as well. Take a look at all of that racing action. All roads look at Paris on the last Sunday of October for the running of Europe's most prestigious middle distance race, the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. And while the field did have Camelot snotty from a heartbreaking Saint-Léger defeat, it belonged to a filly yet again who rallied back in dramatic fashion to steal the race from Japan.
Camelot's in mid-division, look to the right is Orfevre showing okay for Soumillon as Great Heavens and Master Stoker the leaders now. Look at Orfevre, the red cab on the right coming into it. Camelot is next, Salemi is still there, yellow and green and Hayalanda with chances, but it's Orfevre now for Japan, they're going to do it. Orfevre stormed to the lead, Salemi is chasing him in second position and closing again as they race towards the line. Orfevre is tying up in front, Salemi is making progress with every stride, and Salemi, she's got there, I think. Salemi might have got Orfevre on the line, it's very close.
And a few weeks later, in what was Frankel's final career start, he returned to Ascot, where the stands were packed to the rafters by people from all over the world to see what many have believed to be the greatest racehorse ever.
Frankel slow away, has dwelt and just required pushing into the bridle for the early stages, and as such, he's lost the Bullet Train at the front, who's having a look round Ian Mongan to see where Frankel is, and now Tom Queally faces a dilemma. Having slept in the stalls, how close does he move? At this early stage, Cyrus Desaiglers goes forward, Bullet Train clearly being restrained in an attempt to try and get Frankel on his back. His rider looking round persistently. Nathaniel is in third place with Master of Hounds. A little bit of early drama with Frankel in fifth place, Sleeping coming out of the stalls, and Pastorius is last of the six. So Cyrus Desaiglers with Nathaniel now pushing on into second place. Bullet Train trying to get in front of Frankel in third and fourth place, but unable to slipstream him. He's following Nathaniel instead. In fifth place is Master of Hounds, and Pastorius is last of the six. So Cyrus Desaiglers up the side of the course leads. Bullet Train just trying to make himself a nuisance up the inside once more and trying to move to the rails as they move through with 3 furlongs to travel. Cyrus Desaiglers corners in front from Nathaniel. Frankel pulls towards the outside. The pink cat, Tom Queally, beginning to try and close down. Cyrus Desaiglers from Nathaniel. Frankel keeping closer, still being held together by Tom Queally. Cyrus Desaiglers, Frankel moves alongside. Queally's finger poised on the button for one final electric burst. Frankel bidding to settle it. Cyrus Desaiglers is making a fight of it on the far side. Frankel extends. Cyrus Desaiglers is a worthy adversary, but up towards the line. All comers, all grounds, all beaten. Frankel won the Champion Stakes and lives up to the title.
Well, I remember watching Frankel in his last race, and I remember saying to myself as he passed the post, there ends all the speculation. They're going to retire him because for what it was worth, despite the fact that the going was as soft as it was and possibly didn't suit him, I thought perhaps the great Frankel that we had seen over the summer had just started to go over the top, and he had gone past his peak. Every great champion does. We've seen it happen with Sachin Tendulkar, Brian Lara, in the sport of cricket, across the board, and I think that's what happened with Frankel, and I think it was the right moment to retire him.
November winds down the calendar year and brings one of the world's greatest race meets with it.
Lights of Heaven began well, so did Wales. He's a millionaire scooting over heels early. Galileo's Choice jumped away well. Green Moon is right up there with Miriam in the early part, and Glen Cannon Gold and Kalini aren't too far away. Precedence going up about the middle of the field as they settle down. Red Cadet's gone right back as well. Cavalryman towards the end. Mount Athos has about 4 or 5 behind him. The Charge joining up the course proper now, and Glen Catham Gold goes to the lead. He's in front of Lights of Heaven, improving out deep around Ethiopia, who's right up there on the speed. They're being followed. Fiorente creeping into it. Galileo's Choice on the outside from Sanagas. Waleisi back behind those horses by Quest for Peace, who's over on the fence. Now they corner it. American has made his way to the outside, and Dunedain's a fair way back. Glen Catham Gold had the lead. Here's Miriam after him, and Green Moon is coming on. Kalini's joining in the middle too. They were clear then from Fiorente, starting to work home, and then came Jangleberry. Glen Catham Gold is grabbed by Green Moon. Green Moon dashed to the lead in the Melbourne Cup, followed by Kalini. Fiorente starting to come home. Green Moon out in front for Brett Preble. He's 2 lengths clear from Fiorente, and Green Moon wins the Melbourne Cup by a length and a half. Fiorente, Jangleberry's right third, Kalini 4. Mount Athos got home late, followed by Glen Catham Gold.
Down Under, the race that stops the nation, had a fairy tale ending, even as on the other side of the globe in the US, the year-end Breeders' Cup Championship proved to be the championship of the year.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Not the best of starts for Game On Dude. In fact, he's just in mid-pack early. Alpha bounds out of there fast. Up of the stretch, it is Fort Larned and Mucho Macho Man, and they are now well clear of their competition. Fort Larned comes into the stretch in front. Mucho Macho Man runs at him with 1 furlong to run. They've left flat out behind. Fort Larned digs in. Mucho Macho Man runs at him. Fort Larned, Mucho Macho Man. Fort Larned with the heart of a champion. Mucho Macho Man was second, a very gallant second indeed. Then came Flat Out.
Well, those were all the racing highlights from the year 2012 on the Winning Post, powered by Akash Global Advertising. We will continue bringing all the racing action from all over the world as usual on the Winning Post. The Team Winning Post wishes all our viewers a very, very happy new year. We all look forward to the year 2013. I will see you next weekend again. Until then, may the horse be with you.
What a finish it is. Absolutely nothing.
And so you think McHale does it again because once the
revenge and takes the Singapore Airlines International Cup.
Trilogy and at the line, the Father and Son combination.
It's frankly written by 8 lengths.
Yeah, and running away with the Kingfisher Derby.
South Africa's making